everybody, iheartmovees here, and welcome back. Let's replay Lunar 2 Eternal Complete. In between episodes, I cleared out some of the enemies here in the White Dragon Cave, and gonna make some changes here to my setup. Actually, let's go and show that off right now. Along the way, I fought a bunch of Shiro and Chiro mongrels and stole a handful of crests from both of them, and they're gonna make us extremely powerful now. I picked up 3 each. I have some setups here that I want to do for Hero, Ronfor, and Lamina in particular. I'm not too worried about Jean for right now. What the crests do by themselves, the Chiro crest raises your speed by 10, and the Shiro crest raises your range by 5. Now, alone, they're not that great, but combined is when they really shine. For Hero, what I want to do here is give him the Chiro... Actually, there's unique setups I want to do here for both of these. Yeah, see here, when the crests are combined, he did a nice little bonus effect here. With the Chiro and Shiro crest, your speeds increase and your range is greatly increased all the way up to 200. With 2 Chiros, speed is greatly increased and the user always attacks first. But what I want to do for Hero is give him 2 Shiro crests. This will increase his range and also greatly increase his evasion. I'll be having Hero tank for a little while actually, so the increased evasion will be extremely helpful there. Now for Ronfor, what I want to do with him is give him the Shiro crest and the Chiro crest to help out his range there. Because of course Ronfor has very crappy range, so he could use a boost there. So also Hero and Jean don't need it, their range is fine. So that's why I have him set up with that. And for Lamina, very important setup here. You give her 2 Chiro crests. Her speed is greatly increased and she always attacks first. That is great for her because her base speed is terrible. I remember before on CCH 3900 you asked me why I wasn't using the Hellfire Staff here. Well, it's because I didn't really have the right setup for it yet. I couldn't really use it to that much benefit because Lamina's speed is very low. And if you try to use it on a group of enemies, you'll end up usually only hitting maybe 1 or 2 if you're lucky. In this case, you can preempt the enemies having Lamina go first, hit them with the Hellfire Staff, and boom, they're already softened up, which makes battles much easier. So I'm going to go ahead and show off a new setup here, actually. I should also mention too here, for my setup. I have Hero way out in front now being our tank, and everyone else is in the back row there. But that's only temporary, actually. Well, actually, probably for normal areas, I'll use that setup. But for bosses, I'll change that, of course, to make things more suitable for that. Anyway, yeah, I went ahead a couple floors here and cleared out some more enemies. Yeah, we've already fought all the new ones here anyway, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, didn't open any chests around here either because, well, I want to show you guys what's in them. So let's get to that. Over here, we got the Endurance Ring. I think that raises your defense by, like, a lot. Well, not as much for Jean. I think it's actually by a percentage, isn't it? Something like that. Yeah, it's by 14 points for Hero, so it's pretty much 10% of your defense, which is what it looks like anyway. That could be nice, actually. Yeah, actually, I'll give it to Jean. Yeah, she could use a defense, so why not? Although, actually, for Hero, it might be better for him because, again, being a tank, he wants to have very high defense there. But actually, keep him with the Phoenix Rain and Healing Rain for right now. That's just my recommendation. I should also mention, too, what I'm doing here, it's not a concrete setup. You can do whatever the hell you feel like. Not just because I'm using it doesn't mean you have to. So there's plenty of different ways to do things around here. No one way is right. So just remember that here. Anyway, little concept of this part here. See those ice pillars there? If the Yeti will do it, he'll actually break them down for you so you can progress. So I want to show that off here. Yeah, I didn't want to clear out all of the enemies here because I wanted to show that little gimmick off there. But anyway, let's go ahead and try our new setup around here. Let's go for a preemptive flame shot on the Metastar there. Yeah, this way with Lamina going first, she can pretty much one-shot any enemy around here with flame shots. And usually, just do it on the most powerful enemy, and then battles are a lot easier now. Or we can do, like I mentioned earlier, with the Hellfire Staff, have her target a group of enemies at the very start, and then you can have Hero and Jean wipe them out extremely easily. And with Ronfar's range here, it's pretty much teleportation. With a range of 200, you can move anywhere on the map here. Yeah, with Ronfar's very low range, he needed that boost there. So, yeah, there's all the reasoning behind that there. Yeah, what you want to do too, if you could, if you want to, you can steal some more Chiro and Shiro crests around here, not only to use, but also to sell. because they do sell for a pretty penny. So, if you want to do that, by all means. Yeah, I want that Yeti to clear out the pillars down here too, if at all possible. Though I don't want to fight any of these guys, though. If I can. If I can avoid them, great. If not, oh well. Oh well, no big deal. Let's see, yeah, oh, nice little formation here for Lamina. Should be able to hit all four of them with the Hellfire Staff.
I'll take care of this.
Yeah, here's Lamina's, the big problem with her is her speed. And with this combination here, she is extremely powerful. More so than usual, really. Because now with Lamina, oh no, Lamina, Jean, Ronfahr, and Hero, they can just one-shot everything easily. Or close to it, anyhow. Close enough, but oh well. Yeah, there's a little crowd control expert there with Lamina. There we go, Ruby actually getting in the action there. Okay, let's see what's down over here. We got the Wind Crest. Ooh, that's another elemental crest there. Actually, let's go ahead and use Lamina as an example. We should be able to learn some new hybrid spells here, actually. Earth and Wind made Pulse Explosion, but here we go, Thunder and Wind combination magic. Let's go ahead and show that off real quick here. Yeah, we did a ton of awesome spells here. Did Lightning Rain, Plasma Shot, Wind Cutter, Squall, and Thunder Tornado. That would be very, very good for Lamina if you weren't using the crest setup for the Chiro one, whatever I'm using, I already forget. Yeah, that would be nice around here, but yeah, I definitely prefer the Chiro combo. So grab this chest over here too for another Chiro crest if you didn't steal one before. Yeah, the Chiro Mongrels, they will run away a lot when you fight them, so just a heads up there. If you do see them, just have everyone defend, and then have Lamina go after them with the Thieves' Staff. That's what I did earlier, so that'll work just as well. I want to go ahead and show off the Chiro Mongrel if at all possible. If not, no big deal. Can I hit all four of these guys? 3, but I'd rather go ahead and use Flame Shot on the Meta Star there. And in regards to levels, also, I'm pretty sure I mentioned that I would get to level 34 before the end of the dungeon. That didn't really happen, but you don't really need to anyway. It's not a big deal. As I mentioned before, Ronfahr learns Tranquil Litany at level 34, which would be a very, very huge help in this area, especially for the boss coming up here. Spoilers, as a boss. But yeah, it's not critical at all. You can do just fine without it. There we go.
I'll take care of this.
I do wish Lamina had better stats besides the like level 1 single target ones and the group zone ones, but that would be a little overpowered. I mean, obviously, because you can use her best spells for free, which would be a little obscene there. That's just me, but oh well. And I'm hoping for a Chiro Mongrel here if at all possible. No, just the 4 Chiros. Oh well. Yeah, every once in a while when you see that icon for the Mongrels on the map, you'll find the Chiro one there. Yeah, they give a lot of experience points in silver. 33,333 experience and 11,111 silver each, which is amazing. But as mentioned before, we can't kill them right now because they're just too damn strong for us right now. But we will be back later to show them off. Yeah, in earnest, even. But yeah, that's not until later. Yeah, for right now, yeah, they'll just run away a lot. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. And all your attacks will only deal 1 damage to them anyway, so don't worry about it.
I'll take care of this.
Is there anything else I should mention with my setup, or team in general? Actually, yeah, there is, not come to think about it. Hero learned a new spell, Speedstorm at level 33, increases your agility there. Nothing too major or anything there. Lamina learned Erase Magic on level 32. I'll go and show what that does here in a sec. Yeah, here we go. Clears the field of elemental magic. That hasn't really come into play too much yet, but starting actually very, very soon, it will be a lot more useful. So, there's that. Let's go and Flame Shot the Meta Star there. Care of that. Yeah, unfortunately though, we're still slower than the Mongrels anyway, besides Jean, but oh well. trying to think in my setup too how long I'm going to keep it around, actually. Trying to think here. Well, it will be useful in the next area coming up here too, come to think of it. So, yeah, I'd say you get used to it for a while. Well, it's funny actually, I really wouldn't use a setup like this in my normal playthroughs. It's kind of weird. Unlike in past playthroughs, I wouldn't use the crests all that much. I don't know why, really, because they are really, really good. I just kind of decided, hey, let's go for it. Let's show them off. There we go, level 33. Yeah, at this point in the game, yeah, level 33 should be plenty for right now. I'm trying to stay decently healed for the area. I'm surprised Hero's still at full health, actually, which is amazing, but oh well. And this should be the last floor. I will. No, one more floor yet. Thought we were done, but not quite. Yeah, sometimes the enemies won't really cooperate with you with breaking down the pillars here, but well, maybe they'll do something. Hi, I'm right here. There we go. Okay, now I'm kind of trapped. That that did not work out at all, but oh well. Okay, let's go ahead and do that, and let's go ahead and use Pyro Pillar? Yeah, let's go and show off Pyro Pillar, why not? Yeah! That kinda really has to hurt, you would think. There we go, that's much better. Oh, I love Amina even more now with this setup. She is just all sorts of badass powerful. Ha ha ha! And now battles are extremely easy. Well, they already were to begin with, but that's beside the point. Anyway, Ice Staff, that's the upgraded version of the Water Staff there. It's the Zone Effect Ice Spell there. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, we've reached the end already. Do I dare go for the boss now? I'm pushing 12 minutes. Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? I'm feeling daring today. Go and heal up some here. Go and change our setup here too, actually, if I can. Let's go ahead and put Hero up top, Ronfar bottom left, Jean in the middle. There are some area effect attacks coming up here, both like AoE and like a zone effect. So go for the usual X formation here. Hero's fine the way he is, really. For Jean in particular, actually, I want to give her the Seal Crest. Remember that disables your techniques, but grants full attack power, almost doubles her attack power right there. Her dances will not be useful in this boss fight, so I say go for that. You're in much better shape anyway. For Ronfar, yeah, you won't be using physical attacks here anyway. Ooh, the Chiro Crest would be nice for him too, actually. Or let's go and show off the Thunder and Wind Crest combo. Yeah, lowers his speed there. I could actually use a speed boost here, actually. What do I want to go with? We'll go and do the double Chiro combo too. Lamina, yeah, go for double Chiro there too. You should be in good shape there. And we're almost good to go. Let's go and heal up our MP there too, a little bit anyway. There we go, and we're fully healed. How about that? And we'll go ahead and save here too. Do I dare cliffhang before the boss? I kind of don't want to, but I'm already at 14 minutes. I think that's long enough. And plus, the boss will take a while. Yeah, I'll go and stop the episode here. Actually, I'll cliffhang you guys right here, and then we'll take on the Keeper of the White Dragon Cave for next time on Let's Replay Lunar 2 Eternal Complete. This has been iHeartMovees signing off, guys. Have a nice day, and thank you for watching.